You guys having fun today? I know we have an awesome show for you guys today. Lots of awesomeness. Goodness gracious. I'm going to introduce Isabella in a second, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I know it's been a crazy year. Okay? I know we've gone through a lot of craziness, and I know we've had loved ones that have come and gone, even people that before their time, right? I just want you guys to know that it's difficult in these times, to go through it. We all signed up for it. It seems really cool, like it was a cruise or something. Go to Earth, sign up. Couple pandemics and an ascension later, you got it. And we're like, well, how long do I get in the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s? You're like, oh, you're going to have a great childhood, but then it's going to suck. So, we're doing good. Just know that I'm here with you guys. You know what I mean? We're all here together. We're all going through this stuff together, brother. And I want you guys to know that it's your heart is what all of you guys are checked on all the time. How much data processing can they handle at night? What's their energy flow? What's their emotional stability? How many people can they help, right? My whole thing is that you guys are the beacons of light on this planet. The funny thing is when you're in 3D, you don't really realize that yet. You're like, who am I? I see things in my room. Mom, I had a dream I was on a spaceship. And then all of a sudden, you're on YouTube, right? Just like, what is this? What is a Merkaba? What is ascension? What are all these things? What is detox? What is gluten intolerant? What are all these things? What's a GMO? It goes on for like 5 years. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden you start hearing like, my higher self sounds like Sean Connery on steroids. You guys hear he's like, boy, is that how you like to be treated? I'm like, oh, okay, Thor. I'm like, it's like Odin's son. I'm like, yes, Pegasus, coming in hot. You know what I mean? My thing is that you guys' higher selves are wanting to reach out to you. Some of you things that you guys are going to work through and what you guys are going to do, we're going to figure out together. There's an amazing show we have for you guys today. A lot of awesome people that have lived it, love it. They're the real deal. So without further ado, put your hands together for Mrs. Isabella Greene.
So I would ask you to take it easy on me. This will be my first time, and we're going to stop as soon as I feel that my vessel is about to faint. Because there's only so long that I can maintain the frequency and let that kind of consciousness move through me. But here's the process that we will go through. We'll start with the meditation so that we could all get on the same page. I would lead, I will get myself in the right space to channel, and I will get you in the right space to be able to receive not only the words that I will be translating from the light language, vibration, telepathy into my second language, but also to receive the codes and the energies that will be transmitted during the channeling for you. They very clearly specified that they have a message for the entire group present. I guess present in this room, but we will know more once I start channeling. So I would ask that we all unify throughout the meditation. I will prepare you to receive that message. And so now, I would suggest for everyone to get very comfortable. I'm going to sit down and I will be doing the rest of the channeling and speaking and meditation sitting down right here. If you feel comfortable and if your feet are not offensive to your neighbor, please go ahead and take your shoes off so that you could feel the ground underneath your feet. And just give me a moment to prepare. And we're about to begin with the meditation. One more thing is, once these energies start coming through, you might experience a response. You might experience that you need to cough, or you need to cry, or you feel like you need to move. Please be conscious of your neighbors next to you and do it discreetly. If you need to step out of the room, to cough up whatever is coming up for clearing, please go ahead and do that as not to disturb the rest of us. That is just my personal request. All right? Okay, so there we go. So now just close your eyes gently and become conscious of your body. Feel the weight of the body, the gravity pulling you down. The relationship between the physical form and this planet. Feel the weight of your legs and your arms. Feel the ground underneath your feet. Let's unfold the shoulders, opening up our chests, our heart centers. And let's become very aware of the present moment. And to ground into the present moment, I now invite you to all take a deep breath with me. And let go of everything that's happening in your life. We are fully focused on the present moment of the now, within which everything is perfect. Allowing that peace, that calmness to move through you. Receive that grace into your physical vehicle, the temporary home within which you are presently residing as the star beings on earth. I ask that you now take your left palms and place them right in the middle of your chest. And feel that heartbeat inside your body. This beautiful center, this powerful organ that has the mind of its own, the brain of its own, the part of you that allows you to stay connected to everything that you are from this physical reality throughout dimensions, throughout realms, all the way into the formless dimension, all the way into the generous space of unconditional love that connects us all. Feel that heart, that special center functioning within your chest, within your body. Feel the pulse inside your body. Allow yourself to be very aware of your spirit populating this form. Feel. And now I ask you to take your left palms and place them back down, wherever they're comfortable. And let's remember where we come from. Let's remember the feeling of being connected to every realm simultaneously through the infinite fabric of reality. Let's realize that we are a part of that fabric, from every cell in our bodies to every fiber of our souls. Allow yourself to see yourself, envision yourself as a part of the higher structure, the energetic flow that creates and sustains worlds. Let's now visualize the flow of that infinite field trickling down through your crown centers, the tops of your head, activating the upper centers and right into the hearts. Perhaps you feel the buzzing sensation, a little pressure in your hearts as they're getting activated and reconnected to the higher essence of your own beingness. Realize that separation is an illusion and you are part of infinite life that flows through realities, dimensions, realms, beings, cosmic races, elementals, animal spirits, earth spirits, human race, everything that is known and also unknown to us. Realize that because you are part of this fabric, this energetic tapestry, you're fully connected at all times, fully connected at all times, and there is no effort, there's no need for any processes to get you there. You're already there. You're already there to receive any connection you wish to experience. Feel the unified field that you're a part of, that allows you to tune into any reality you wish and to ignore any reality you're not interested in experiencing. Feel that you're connected to the races that seeded us as the human beings, the ones that feel like home to you. And then there is no challenge to reach out and feel that connection whenever you wish. Know that you are powerful beyond measure, and that this wish, this connection, is up to you to experience. yourself gently floating within that beautiful shared field, the field of unconditional love, the field of light, the field that trickles through your veins, that ignites your cells, that lights up your chakras, that connects you to the ones that are within your stream. And perhaps now, let's send a loving signal from our hearts out into that space. Each one of you who know the races that you are connected to through your activated or still activated DNA. Direct your love, that beam of light, and visualize receiving a gentle telepathic embrace from that space that feels so good. Know that you are stardust within a physical experience. Know that you are here for a reason. And that the connection and the contact that you see are innately yours. Let's write the intention into ourselves, into our hearts, for the filters to be lifted, and for everything that we wish to experience to be presented to us in the most beautiful and gentle manner. Feel into yourself as a part of the collective consciousness, not only on Earth, but intergalactically, too, as this is your birthright, a part of who you are. Available at all times. Let's hold that visual, let's hold that space. Let's remain open to receive. I offer you now to trickle back into your physical bodies, but just enough to be able to listen and receive the transmission that is about to be facilitated for you. I, however, will stay in that space of shared consciousness so that I could indeed provide this service for you today. Keep your hearts open, keep your minds open. Allow the codes, the energies, and the information that is to be transmitted to be received in the most appropriate way for the highest good of your own journeys and the highest good of all. Tuning in for the channeling now. Dear ones, We're grateful for this opportunity to interact with you in this way today. We have the message for you, the information that we feel will be of value for you. But before we go there, we would like to tell you about ourselves and introduce ourselves. We are the Andromedan Collective, one of the councils within the Andromedan Galaxy. Our galaxy is significantly larger than your Milky Way galaxy and significantly more advanced. We have trillions of stars all around that we have access to, and a high number of planets that are inhabited. Some of these planets are inhabited by the races that are also called by the humans the Andromedans, but we'll have our own purpose, our own direction, our own agendas. We happen to be the race that is proactively involved in the affairs associated with developing worlds. Not every planet, not every race within our galaxy is interested in providing this kind of service or this kind of interaction. We are the ones who facilitated the council that many of you are familiar with and visit in your dream time and also in your meditations. We see many familiar faces in front of us right now, and we want to assure you that this gathering has been arranged way before you brought your physical vehicles into this room. We represent the Andromedan race, the race of our planet on the Intergalactic Federation, or the federation that has members from various races gathering every so often to discuss and make decisions about different cosmic affairs. We would like to bring to your attention that we're also a part of the coalition of research and exploration that is a scientific organization, so to speak, that observes development of newly seeded planets and also development of civilizations on this planet without direct interaction. That organization very often assigns members through various councils to drop knowledge into developing worlds and to seed various projects. We understand that you have been through a lot of distress over the last year of your time on your planet, but we assure you that that was a reset moment during which the projects that were unable to be seeded on your planet previously were received by the ones who stopped running the rat race and were able to finally listen. There is a grid of projects around your planet now that will all connect in perfect timing. The information is dropped into the vehicles who are able to translate it into action. These projects are now under the radar as you still have the old system operating on your planet, which is in the process of being dismantled. You will build upon the old systems, and the projects that are now being seeded will sprout. The information is shared evenly throughout multiple channels and multiple areas within your reality, so that the seeds could be received, and some of them will sprout. There are teams all over your planet that are being created, that are pulling together the new reality for you. You are part of those teams. We understand that you have been through a lot on your planet. Many of you have gone all the way into the abyss and back, all the way into the darkness, and are still making your way back into the light, into a realization of your own true essence and your own true knowing. All is well, dear ones, as your journeys will become your offerings. Do not despair. Do not despair that your journeys were challenging or hard or awful in so many ways, and we send you compassion and empathy, as these things are only taking place on Earth and other planets that are below third density. You have volunteered to be here to take upon yourselves the challenges of the earth plane, the physical reality, the bodies that come with pre-recorded programs, pains, and other challenges. But you, every one of you in this room, have made it to the other side. There are many ancient ones here who have been through the earth experience from the very beginning of time. The first wavers, so to speak, the ones who jumped on the idea to come into this reality, be part of the Earth Project, so to speak. And then there are the ones who are the newbies and are questioning every day, why is it so weird on this planet? Why is it so challenging? Why is it so strange and backwards? And indeed, the reality of Earth is not familiar or comfortable for you, so you keep questioning. But you are here to assist just as well as the ancient ones. We want to share with you that souls on this planet awaken in waves. This was set up this way from the very beginning. You are the next wave. Some of you are more ahead of the game than others, but others will catch up. There is a reason why you are in this room, are receiving this amplification and this moment. Let this be your permission slip to step forward, to step up your journey, to join the ranks of the awakened star seeds, star souls on this planet, as you are indeed required. as you continue doing the work that assists you to remove the wiring within your vehicles that constitutes, blocks the wiring that the vehicle comes with, the pains, the childhood experiences, the subconscious wiring. As you continue to remove these blocks, you will open energetic resources available for you to upgrade your DNA strands, the DNA strands that connect you to who you truly are, connect you to your cosmic lineage, connect you to your abilities. This will activate waves of the soul, and expansion will happen within your realities. You will observe that realities will get lighter and easier as you proceed. You will observe that the challenges that others seem to be spinning in are no longer yours. You will learn to interact with the aspects of you that you now call your higher selves, and know that you are one with them and that you are the creators of your own reality. Creators by will, by choice, by the laws of the universe that you are residing within. There are laws that govern your reality, and they are simple. All that's required of you is intention, focus, direction, and also learning how to control your mind, direct your thinking, and balance your emotions. The upgraded strands of DNA are available to you, but it makes no difference how many activations you take if you're not processing what the body vehicle has come with. None of you are infants, so you do carry the programming and the challenges that came with it, and it's required of you to do this work so that you can join the ranks of this wave of volunteers on Earth and assist with the projects, with the work that is being facilitated now, and we're here to assist you in every way. We used to be way more active with Earth at the beginning of time, when the Earth was just being seeded, but through the events within the cosmic history, the ownership of this territory was assigned to the races that did not have interest in expansion of your consciousness and assistance to the human race. We were quarantined out, as well as other races who had your highest interest in mind. Now is the time, and it's been a few years already, that quarantine is either lifted or becoming thinner and thinner, and now we're able to reach out to you in this manner, in a very easy and comfortable way. Every one of you who channels, every one of you who does the healing work for others, every one of you who receives aha moments and strange ideas that you cannot explain, the ideas about technology or projects, every one of you who visits the council meetings and their meditations or during sleep time, you're all a part of this work. And we want to extend our gratitude for your performance so far. You signed up for this, the masters on earth. The newbies too, thinking that that was a fun playground. And it indeed can be very fun if you so choose. Allow yourselves to deepen your journeys and your offerings. Keep your eyes and ears open to the new projects that are available at this time. Pull out of the matrix if you are able to do that. We invite you to step out of that old system and to become the system busters, the ones who are going to build the new reality, the new level of consciousness, the new earth, if you wish, on the foundation of existing structures. These structures were not meant to be the way they are at this time, and the mistakes that were made in the past are to be corrected. You might have been the ones who originated these systems back when Earth was still being developed, and then lost contact due to the quarantine. Now you're back to work from within the system to create what originally was supposed to be. You have entered what you call your age of Aquarius, which is the golden age, the promised time, and believe us when we tell you that regardless of what you see around you, this golden age is way on the way. The things will unfold within your lifetimes, and you will be amazed and breathtaken by the work and by the numbers that would become known to many. The numbers of the awakened star seeds, the awakened souls, the ones who are here to make the change. The coalition is observing affairs on Earth, development of Earth reality. They decide whether they assign resources and what kind of projects to drop into your consciousness. They assign members to interact through channels and other ones who are here to receive that kind of guidance. We have to present to you that they're not very impressed with what's happening on Earth at this time. Unfortunately, the higher percentage of the behavior observed within the human race is considered dangerous from the standards of the coalition. We, as advanced civilizations, would like to offer you to step up your game in the way of being conscious, not only when others are looking, but all the time. Every act of kindness trickles out, ripples out into your reality. Every connection you make, every contribution you make makes a difference. The percentage required for the Earth to move into the level of an intergalactic civilization out of toddlership and into the level where you're able to interact, at least with some races that are willing, is relatively small. This is not what's written in your books, as if where you have to be good, otherwise you're punished. Not at all. We just extend this invitation to you to observe your own state of being, to observe the energy you're producing, to hold the field, as that assists not only your own experience in this world as a creator being, but also many others that you interact with. To summarize, we would like to tell you that things are not what they look at the moment. There is a lot going on your planet behind the scenes, under the radar, because it can only be done under the radar. You will be amazed by what is coming very soon. Gratitude to every single one of you. Know that you are always loved, always connected. Then might you wish to reach out. There are energies and beings watching and available to connect with you and give you guidance. Might you decide to become a channel and create new projects, receive that information, receive the knowledge that is available to you. It is all here for you. We would like to extend our deepest gratitude for your service on this planet, for the sacrifices that you have been through, and other behalves ahead of you still. Every one of you are here because you are required to be here at this time. And the entire galaxy, the entire Federation is here to express gratitude for your work, your service, your intention, your focus, your devotion to your path, regardless of how challenging it might be for you. Because what happens on Earth will influence everything within the Milky Way galaxy and intergalactically too. You're loved, you're supported. We're here for you, same as all other races that are a part of the Earth Project. Now we would like to offer you to ask 3 questions, as many questions as our channel is able to facilitate for you. Please maintain these questions outside of your own personal reality. This is not the reading. This is not an invitation for you to ask where you are from intergalactically. This is an opportunity to share information with the entire group, so make your questions conscious. We would like to call in assistance from Brother Rion now to facilitate.
Yo.
Facilitate the questions now. First question.
Beautiful. Yes, coming to you. Alibaba coming in hot. What do you got?
You mentioned a very dangerous time. What is our work around the danger?
We do not see what you're referring to as danger. that is a personal perspective, and a perspective that is pushed upon you on this planet, as fear keeps you submissive, fear keeps you under control, fear makes you susceptible to responding in a certain way. Know that you are the creator being of your reality, and if you wish to turn your attention away from fear, you will no longer see, and thus you will no longer see the dangers. To counteract what you think is dangerous, do the opposite. Do the work that is completely opposite to what is considered dangerous. So do not focus, as by your focus you feed into the idea of things being dangerous. This is how you create your reality, and this is why you observe the danger. As you focus on the things that are the opposite of what you consider danger, direct your attention, your effort, and your work in that way. This would be the best suggestion that we have for you at this time.
All right. Next question.
The past few months in my meditations, I received a message that there will be some type of bombing or fire in the east side. I wanted to ask if that is still in alignment or if that is no longer true.
East side of what?
East side of the States.
We do not see that as a potential from the timeline that we're operating from. However, we would like to share with you that humans are very confused when it comes to interaction with the non-terrestrials. You, as your ancient ones and the primitive ones did before, consider that the aliens or the non-terrestrials are almighty gods and have access and answers to all your questions. That is a mistake, as we only have specific agendas and specific access. So once again, from the timeline where we are at right now, observing a reality on the East Coast of United States of America, we do not see the event that you are speaking of. We would recommend that you meditate yourself away from that idea and do not feed that idea by your fear and your energetic support, as once again your universe responds to what you focus on. You can generate events by your focus, especially when they are supported by intense emotion. Next question.
Next question.
All right, so the Stargate at Polaris and many other Cepheid stars, they fluctuate. What is the function of them becoming brighter and or dimmer?
I got that one. You want that one?
Go ahead.
Okay, so based upon the vibration or whatever pulsar, the energy, right? Frequency vibration, real standard. Every single frequency, every single dimension is based on a bandwidth, based upon a power source, based upon an energy output, similar transceivers. Any increase in a pulsar or star, as it increases its volume, as it increases its power output, correct? The issue is that the frequencies and vibrations it's going to affect will not only affect the highs, but the lows. So the more voltage you put on in deep space, the more the lowers are going to shake. If the wind's blowing at 250 miles an hour, you're going to feel it on the ground. The higher the frequency from the stars, the more it's going to affect all environments, all cascading planets and stars which are connected to each other, kind of like through Ethernet, right? Every single star in our system is connected to our central sun, and our central sun is connected to our galactic center, and thus. So if there's any increase in star activity, light activity, Alexis can tell you in her podcasts that the Schumann's been going crazy. What is it? We are one family, we are a galactic family, but if our stars in our neighborhood start pulsing very, very brightly, it's going to affect all of us.
We see this
And,
as
and he's back. You good? Okay.
we see this as an accurate answer. Thank you.
Of course. Oh, now look. Now we got questions. Okay, hold on. Don't take advantage of Isa. She's in a channel. What do we got? Okay, question.
You had mentioned there were projects. Can you give us an example of some projects? How are we picked, or how do we volunteer for such projects?
The projects that we are aware of have to do with different technological advancements that are for the benefit of the human race. Human race has become confused as to what good technology is versus harmful technology. There are projects that are now being developed under the radar that have to do with what you know as medical devices that are not yet out to the public and have to be kept under the radar due to the limitations of your system. There are projects that have to do with use of resources on your planet and directing the planet and the structures that are now already present into using the natural resources on your planet in a way that is beneficial not only for you as people but also for the planet itself, which is of the uttermost importance. There are projects associated with water purification and creation of water purification and the ways of using existing equipment and also developing new equipment based on existing facilities and coming out of existing facilities that would operate within the new way of interacting and processing water. Water is the number one resource that provides life on your planet, that there is a lot of focus on these projects. As for yourself, getting involved in these projects, do your research, talk to people. It is not going to be announced publicly. So the network, the grapevine, as you say, is the way to go at this time. However, we assure you that there is enough of that development already on the way on your planet to bring results in the very near future too. You could become someone who is a promoter or a facilitator or an organizer or a project manager for the technologies that would become available in the near future.
Awesome. We're going to take two more questions. I got one back here and then one more with the good school teacher up here in the front. That's a very high. Yeah, you. We got you. All right, here we go.
What is the relevance and or importance of the shadow integration for this human experience?
As we have mentioned earlier already to you, you have energy entangled with your human experience. It is like carrying bricks within your body vehicle and your energy field. When you carry the traumas, the pains, the records of pains that the body stores within your body vehicle and your energy field, you literally are separated from resources and the DNA strands of non-terrestrial origin. As you proceed to clear these blocks and to do what you call the shadow work, the shadow integration. You're not able to drop that altogether, but processing and becoming aware and embracing and clearing the records of pain that you are carrying within your cells would assist your cells to move to the next level of vibration, the next level of frequency, so you will be amplified naturally. So in other words, the shadow work is of the uttermost importance for the journey while you are within the human vehicle.
Awesome. Last question.
Do you have any information or codes about the death space to assist humans and their fear around death? and separation?
Could you repeat that? I did not hear about what?
About the separation humans have with the death space,
Death space meaning somebody passing on to the next world.
crossing over.
The entire reincarnation cycle is being rewired around your planet, same as everything else. The density is being lifted, and you have the ability to transcend the human reincarnation cycle if you so desire. All that's required is for you to know that and to move. Train yourself while you are still alive, how to get out of the body, how to return back into the body. And so when the day comes and you are ready to depart the physical vehicle and not return, it will be just like any other meditation. As for separation between this reality and the reality that you call the death world, or the reality where the passed on souls are operating, we would assure you that there is hardly a separation at all. Haven't you all heard the stories about your dead grandmother hanging over your left shoulder, or your passed on pet being in your living room all of a sudden, or that shadow that moves through your house, or that little wind that blows over your face, and that is the loved one that just passed? So the membrane between the worlds is much thinner than you think, and the ones who are transitioning out of reincarnation cycle are also available for communication. There are many mediums that can prove that to you and confirm that the dead are not really as far as it seems while you are in the human vehicle. Know that the entire system is the system of entrapment and control, but now that as well is being dismantled, as the humans are learning that they are not required to return to do better. They're not required to keep recycling themselves within the earth plane, that they have the ability to choose otherwise. Just do not be fooled on the way out of your body. This is why the practice of out-of-body experience by will, by choice, is highly recommended.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together